What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. I know my last piece of content, my last video on this channel was a Wes Watson video. Today is Wednesday. I really should be doing a Willy Wonka Wednesday video right now. But I decided I want to do this video this way. You know, Wes Watson got that plea, right? He'll get sentenced at the end of this month. But he accepted the plea for 21 months and 7 years of probation. He's gonna have to get involved in some some mental health stuff upon release, I believe. And I said it's a sweetheart deal. 21 months, the 7 years probation, that's gonna hurt him. But I've been thinking about it. Because I was like, why would they? I mean, with everything they had, look, maybe the DA feels like the 7-foot monster is not going to be a good eyewitness. But I feel like the DA had so much with the footage itself of the incident, with Wes's videos after the next day bragging with the ones prior to the incident where he was telling people pull up. I was like, the DA had pretty much, I thought, a slam dunk case. And then I just been thinking, there's a reason for everything, right? They wanted this conviction. I think the reason why they wanted this, I don't think Megan, his fiance that he allegedly beat, I don't think she's cooperating. There's a reason why they said, you know what, let's get him 21 months. Let's get him to jump on that. And I think it's because they wanted the aggravated assault. We have to keep in mind that Wes Watson's wife, yes, he's still married. Wes Watson's wife has gone on camera saying that Wes Watson used to beat the hell out of her. So I would assume she's gonna be called as a witness. Will she testify? I don't know. I really don't know. I think that she has so much anger towards him that she may. But you know, I don't want to say too much, but I've reached out to a couple different people, and the vibe that I'm getting is the same vibe that other people are getting. That Megan might not be she may not be interested in seeing Wes Watson go away. And if that's the case, Wes Watson very well may be out by 2027. If that's the case, this guy has amazing luck. Don't get me wrong, I still believe if he leaves the county jail, if he enters Florida's state prisons, any of them, I believe Wes Watson is going to have a rough day every day. I don't believe I don't know if they're going to give him a day off. To do as many videos as Wes Watson did, calling himself the shot caller, he had the keys everywhere he went. WW Dago. His license plate is convict. Everywhere he goes, he makes moves, makes things happen. He has a plug everywhere he goes. He's the connect. That's music to a lot of people's ears in that world. And they're going to want to find out. They're going to want to find out how tough he is. They're going to want to find out how much money he has. They're going to want to find out what type of plugs he has. I honestly believe, I said it a while back, after the incident in the gym, we started seeing Wes all of a sudden. He didn't do it before that. If I remember correctly, he didn't do it before that. After the incident in the gym, he started posting content of him at strip clubs. He started posting content of him throwing money around. And immediately when I saw it, my first thought was I could see him pulling out 50 racks, 100,000, saying I want 20,000 of it in ones. The rest can be in large bills, hundreds and fifties. He goes to the strip club with the 20,000. He puts away the other 30 or 80,000, depending on what he pulled out. And he stashes that somewhere in cash. He's throwing the 20,000 around in ones. His bank account is emptied. And he's able to say, I was partying. I think he's done that. I'm interested to know his attorney in the criminal case. Is Wes current with what he owes that attorney? He owes 2 attorneys, right? And I'd like to see John Bravo look into that. John Bravo has a lot of connections. I'd like to see if he could look into that, whether or not Wes Watson is current, whether his balance is current with his attorneys or his attorney. You know, he just said in one of his last phone call videos, he said that his tablet, he has the proof of his money. Wes has never been bright. He's never been criminally sophisticated. He's saying exactly what dudes in the joint want to hear. Wes Watson gets himself a tablet. I don't know if Florida state prisons have the tablets like they do over here in California, but if they do, as soon as he gets it, they're going to want to check that balance. Believe that. Wes Watson is a man by himself, on his own. He has a history of allegedly beating women, treating everyone around him like trash, and thinking that money can buy him out of every situation. I know dudes out here in California, they wouldn't give a damn about his money. Wes knows that. I think the Florida dudes are going to feel the same way. But I was talking to somebody today, and they were asking me, like, is he going to ever leave the county jail, or are they going to keep him there to fight the next case? I said, I don't know. I don't know how they do things over there, and I don't know the scheduling for his other case. When you're how do I say it? When you're somebody who just got picked up for a case, you have rights as far as your liberty, and that's why the speedy trial is in place. You know, say you're a square, you get picked up, you're not guilty of what they charged you with, and you say, hey, I'm gonna lose my house, I'm gonna lose my car, my job, whatever. I demand a speedy trial. You'll get that. Wes Watson, having having agreed to the plea bargain, he no longer has a liberty interest. He doesn't. I don't know if he still has that right. Dumbed down law, he can explain that better than I can. I don't know if he still has that speedy trial. I mean, I'm sure he can ask for it, but from everything I hear, the state of Florida doesn't play. right? And if they don't play, then I could see them sending him to prison just to mess with him, bring him back and forth. Then again, it may be costly to do that. I don't know. But again, my gut feeling, my gut is telling me Megan doesn't want to cooperate. Something may have got her to ease her stance. I know I had heard that her family is very concerned. They were and they still are very concerned. Hearing the phone calls when Wes was saying all the things he was going to do. To people that don't know any better, that could sound threatening. To those that do know better, that's just Wes Watson being a clown. Trying to scare somebody. Anyways, I don't want to make this a long video. For me, it's already 11 minutes in, so that's already a long video. But I'd like to hear from you guys in the comment section. What do you think? Some of you have been telling me that he was going to walk. Obviously, he didn't walk. He already agreed to take 21 months, 7 years probation. For those of you that have never been on probation, let me tell you something. Probation is worse than parole. It's pettier than parole. Wes Watson is probably going to be put on some type of testing. I don't know, because I don't know that they said there was anything involved. Usually if you get caught, your case involved alcohol, you'll get tested for alcohol. If your case had anything to do with drugs, you'll get tested for drugs. So it depends on the agreement that they have. But I don't see him. I don't see most people being able to do 7 years on probation without going back to the county at least once. But like I said, get in the comment section. Let me know, what do you think? Other than the 21 months, what do you think is going to happen on the case with Megan? That's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them. I'm out of here.